Canadians have been flocking to waterways to cool down as the summer temperatures spread across much of the country. We've been talking about those heat warnings, but not everyone's been practicing safe boating and being careful while swimming. Water rescues are on the rise in a number of regions, and now officials are sharing some warnings, and Linda Ward is going to break down some of those tips. This is one of those insidious things, Linda, where it feels like it's really fun, it's hot outside.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you are so far into the water, you can't swim back.
Things take a turn for the worse, and certainly in Calgary, the Calgary Fire Department has seen that happen. Just over the last 4 days, they say that they've had to rescue 20 people involved in, bad situations, mainly on the river. Now, the heat wave, of course, as we said there, means a lot of people taking to those waterways. So safety officials are urging people to use more caution. 28% of drownings in Alberta happen in rivers, and a lot of people, they say, just aren't aware of some of the hazards that exist on the rivers, and many aren't wearing proper life jackets.
No good to you if you're sitting on it, your boat flips, and it's going to float away. There's no way that you can grab it in time, and that is the device that's going to save your life.
We're also seeing a situation unfolding on PEI, things getting a bit more tricky there for people who work keeping the beaches safe. People being swept out to sea on pool floaties, on these inflatables that have been taken down to the beach. Now, this has been a growing problem since 2019. They say could be related to the increase in the number of tourists that they've been seeing, but also strong winds, rip currents, and changing tides, and people buying these pool floaties that just aren't seaworthy. And for people who haven't spent a lot of time around open water, they can get swept out to sea pretty quickly.
Pretty big issue. We see quite a few rescues. Over half of our rescues are actually due to inflatables. And we've seen anything from a giant unicorn to air mattresses that you would use camping to sleep on.
So pool floaties, not meant for the open water. Keep the giant flamingo in the pool.
Yeah.
That is the advice, because once people get swept away from shore, they say, yeah, okay, so we're ready. We're able to come out and help you. If that happens, hopefully we can get to you in time. But there's all these other folks that are back at the beach, and they need help too. They need to be supervised. So they're taking people away. They're potentially putting rescuers into a tricky scenario themselves, and then leaving all these other people potentially in an unsupervised beach setting.
Absolutely. And it happens like this. And there's a reason why they don't sell open water floaties. Right?
Right.
Keep it in the pool.
Keep the giant flamingo in the pool,
where it's contained and there are no waves or rip currents. Thank you for those tips. Super important in the summer season.
For sure.